Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a full face of Wet n Wild, and we do have some of their new products, so I'm excited to get into those. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. So the first item that we're going to go into is this Cooling Hydra Deep Puffer for the eyes and face. So this is just like a stick, and this is new. So I'm going to put it under my eyes first, and then I'm going to put some on the rest of my face. I don't know if this is like a moisturizer. I did already go in with some moisturizer, so I guess this is just like another layer of moisturizer, if it is that. It has caffeine, vitamin E, green tea oil, and hyaluronic acid. So I guess this could work as like an under eye stick. So like where you would use a serum or a cream, we're using that for the under eyes, and then like hyaluronic acid for the face. I did already go in with a primer, and I did not get a new Wet n Wild primer. I don't think that you need a primer necessarily. If you just go in with whatever moisturizer you have, even if it's just like a crema, like a lotion, just something that's moisturizing. And obviously most lotions have moisture in them, or like they're moisturizing, so just put some lotion on and you should be good, or just get a good moisturizer and that'll work as well, instead of having to go out and get a primer also. So it does save you some coins there. Now we're going to go into the foundation, and I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Foundation. This one is in the shade Cream Beige. I do also have the shade Desert Beige, but that one I feel like it's my summer shade because it's a little bit darker. So during, oh God, put that on the neck. During the like cold weather time, this is the shade that I will use. And that foundation has gone like TikTok viral. They do have a new like hyaluronic skin tint similar to like the Maybelline skin tint, I feel like it is, but I could not get my hands on it, and I just really wanted to get this video up for you guys. But that is a new one. I will more than likely do a review on it, so stay tuned for that. But for now, we're just going to use this one, and I'm just using a damp beauty sponge to blend this in. And per usual, I'm just avoiding my under eyes, and we're just tapping this foundation in. And we're going to bring it down to the neck. Next is the cream bronzer. This is the Mega Glow Contour Stick, but the shade is warm enough to use as a cream contour, as a cream bronzer. So that's what I like to use it as. So I'm just going to apply that to the forehead, cheekbones, side of the nose, tip, and on my chin. To blend that out, I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques 217 brush, and I'm just going to be tapping this in just like that. And this shade it's more on the lighter side. I don't want so much pigment either, so it works out perfect. So just tap, tap, tap. I'm gonna do my nose last. And I can always like bring it over this way also. It doesn't just have to stay on the chin. I bring it for the most part like all the way over here, right where like, right before where that like shape ends, because my jawline. And then I will tap this in as well. And I just tap, I don't brush or drag it. I just tap, tap, tap. And there we go. Now we're gonna go into the cream blush, and this is their new Mega Glow Lip and Cheek color. And this one is in the shade Coral Dream. And it is pretty pigmented. I have used it before and I love it. I'm gonna apply some right here. And then to blend it out, I'm gonna be going in with the Real Techniques 100 brush. And I'm just gonna be tapping this in again on the high points of the cheeks, just on top of that cream bronzer shade. So like just right above it, and I'm bringing it all the way into like my under eye area too. We're gonna go in with concealer, so this is just to give us like that first pop of color. And I do like circular motions and then up, just to make sure that it's all there. I think I'm gonna put some on the bridge of my nose too. Yeah, there we go. Now we're gonna be going in with the concealer. This one is the Incognito concealer, and I have mine in the shade Medium Neutral. So I'm gonna put some on the forehead and then just a little bit on the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, side of the nose. And then I actually skip the chin area and I go to the side of the mouth. And then of course go on the under eyes, but I only go in the inner corner. I actually don't go to the outer corner anymore. If I do, I just do a little bit. So just for the sake of the video, I'm gonna put a little bit on the side of the eyes. And now I'm actually gonna go ahead and apply some setting spray. So I'm gonna be using the new setting spray. This one is the Photo Focus Matte Finish Setting Mist. And this one is in up to 16-hour wear. So we're just gonna shake it up really quick. And let's pop this baby open. This is like brand new. Like, I really wish that I would have gotten the foundation, but it was gonna take a while to get it, and I could not find it at like my local Target or Walmart. So I just skipped on it. But like I said, I will do a review on it sometime. So just again, stay tuned for that. So let's give it another shake and let's set. Hold on. Okay. Oh, that's a nice mist. All right. It actually smells really, really pretty. Like, it doesn't have like a chemically smell to it, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna really quickly go in with my beauty fan, but then I'm going to just allow the setting spray to kind of sit on the skin on its own. So let's just do a quick little dry. And then I'm gonna just let it sit for like 30 seconds and then we'll start blending it out. So now that it's been about 30 seconds, I'm gonna go in with my damp beauty sponge and I'm just going to start pressing in the concealer, and I'm just pressing it in, like tapping it in, not dragging it. Tip of the nose or bridge of the nose. Just tap, tap, tap. And I do, per usual, always do my under eyes last. So right here, I'm going in on the side of the mouth. And I'm just bringing it all the way up to like my ear. And then any like leftover product, that's when I'll go in on the chin. And then Cupid's bow and side of the nose. And then now we'll go into the under eyes. So again, just tapping the product in. I think I'm going to go in with a second layer of the concealer just because I like a super bright under eye, and since we didn't do any like color correcting concealer, I feel like I can still see my bags under. I really wish that Wet n Wild came out with like an under eye or like a color correcting concealer, because that would be bomb, and I'm pretty sure it would be like probably hopefully under $5. But again, since I do have like darker under eyes, I do want the extra coverage, so just added a little bit more concealer, and let's go ahead and start blending it out because by now it's been like 30 seconds. So again, just tapping that in. And like, if you ever feel the need to go in with a second layer, just go for it. Like, just make sure that you only put a little bit of concealer, not necessarily the same amount that you put on the first time, because you don't want like so much product on the under eye. But if you want to be nice and bright like me, then go in with that second layer. I wouldn't recommend going in with a third layer, but a second layer is perfectly fine. Yeah, I feel like this is so much better. So I'm gonna put some on my eyelids too. And let me just make sure that it's all good and blended. Yeah, definitely that second coat of concealer helped brighten up the under eyes a little bit more. So to set the under eye concealer, I'm gonna go in with this banana shade right here, and I'm just gonna pick that up with a powder puff. So I'm gonna swirl that in here, and then on the back of my hand, tap off any excess. And really quickly, I'm going to go back one more time on the under eyes just to make sure that there's no creases. I mean, there's creases, but just not so many. And then I'll start pressing this in on the under eyes. And I do like to look up just to make sure that I get it all in there. Okay, there we go. Yep. This is such a good pressed powder. Like, if you do not have this, please go out and get it. Like, this is amazing because you get a pressed powder and the bronzer at the same time, and it's under $5. So, like, it's amazing. And then I'm just gonna put some of that pressed powder anywhere else that we put concealer. And just tapping that in. And then I'm going to go around the entire face with whatever is left over on the powder puff. All right, there we go. I almost forgot the eyelids. That would have been bad because we are going to go in with some product on the eyelids. So I always like to swirl the product around. So I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques powder brush. This one is the number 201, and just lightly tap in all of that pressed powder all over the face. I know we just did it with the powder puff, but I always like to do this extra step because then I go into the neck too, since we did go in with product on the neck. And now for the bronzer, we're going to go back into this palette, the Mega Glow Contour Palette, and I'm picking up the bronzer with this Real Techniques 405 Instapop Cheek Brush. So I'm just tapping it in, gonna tap off the excess, and then apply this anywhere that we put the cream bronzer. So like side of the nose, tip, on the cheekbones. And this is actually super pigmented. Like whatever I picked up, I'm putting all over my face. Like I do not have to go in and pick up any more. So I love that about the contour palette. Put some on the chin. Alrighty. And now for the blush, we're going in with this Color Icon blush. This one is in the shade Pinch Me Pink. And to pick that up, I'm going in with the Real Techniques 070 brush. So I'm just gonna tap it in here, tap off the excess, and then apply this to the high points of my cheeks. And again, this one is actually super pigmented too. Like, these products are amazing because they are super affordable and they're actually really pigmented. So I'm going to apply that there, and then we did put some on the bridge of the nose, so I'm going to put some there too. So just like that. There we go. And now really quickly, I'm going to go in with this Photo Focus Banana powder. This is a loose powder. This is brand new, so let me just open this up. So I'm going to grab this, apply some to the lid, and then just using that same powder puff, I'm going to pick it up on it. Again, tap off the excess on the back of my hand. And now I'm going to put this just in the inner corners. I feel like this would last you such a long time because I literally, whatever I picked up, I used it to put on both sides of the like inner corners of my eyes. And it like did amazing. If obviously if you want to go a little bit like brighter, you can definitely go in with more. So let's just put a little bit more for like the sake of the video. just to be super nice and bright. And then basically what we're doing here is baking. So I'm going to allow this to sit on the under eye area while I go back in with this palette, and I'm going to grab an eye brush. So I'm going to pick up this Real Techniques 085 brush. I'm going to tap that into that bronzer shade. Tap off the excess, and this I'm going to put on the crease. And this is just going to work as like an eyeshadow color. So I'm going to do little swirls at the end, go back to the crease, just like that. And same for the other eye. Just to make them look like bigger and deep, if that makes any sense. Just like that. I need my eyes to look bigger because I have small eyes, you know what I mean? Go back in one more time, make sure everything is nice and blended. Oh yeah. Oh yes, there we go. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and dust off that under eye powder. So I'm going back in with the Real Techniques 201 brush and just lightly brush it off, just like that. And now we're gonna go back into the setting spray and set the entire face. And speed up the drying time. So next is the eyeliner, and I'm going in with this new Break Proof Skinny Waterproof Eyeliner, and I'm actually going to go ahead and do my eyeliner off camera, and I will be right back. So I actually want to show you guys the process of the eyeliner because this is super nice and skinny. I don't think I've ever seen an eyeliner so skinny, and this is perfect for like people with small eyes, to be honest. I really like this. It's like super easy to do. Wow, I am amazed. Yeah, this is amazing. My eyes are hooded, so like my eyeliner never looks the same, so I always try to get it like as close as possible to like be the same, but this just makes it super easy. Like, wow. I really like this. Wow. I love. All right, so I went ahead and curled my lashes. Now we're gonna go into this new mascara. This is the So Defined 24-hour wear mascara. It says it defines, volumizes, lifts, and lengths. And it is also smudge proof and flake proof, and it has castor oil as well. So let's see. Let's open this up. Doesn't castor oil like make your hair grow or something? All right, let's start applying this. And this one is in the shade black. I think I don't think that there was a brown one. Otherwise, I feel like I would have gotten that one, but this is the black one. So let's see how this does. Oh, that is nice. Let me grab my mirror just to make sure what I'm doing. Okay, definitely lengthens the eyelashes for sure. This is really pretty. Let's go in on the other eye. Wow. Yeah, definitely lengthens them for sure. I don't know about the volume part, but yeah, as far as lengthening them, definitely does an amazing job. Maybe if you go in with like another coat, it will give you volume. I kind of like the shape that it has. It's like curved. So it like curves to the eye. All right, so this is the second coat. I don't see so much volume, but I definitely still see that length. I like it a lot. Oh yeah, very lengthy. So I'm gonna go back in with this palette and the eye brush, and I'm gonna tap it in here, tap off the excess, and I always like to put some shade on the lower lash line, so that's what I'm doing here. Just because, again, I want my eyes to appear like they're bigger. I know that white like eyeliner makes your eyes look bigger, but I don't have one that is Wet n Wild, so I'm just gonna use the bronzer shade and call it a day. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we're gonna go into the lips, and we're going back in with the Mega Glow Lip and Cheek color. I love that Wet n Wild creates like duo things, because they also have like the blush lighter, so it's like a blush plus lighter in one. I actually have that in my truck. It's in my makeup bag that's for my truck, as well as the eyebrow pen or eyebrow pencil. I love that eyebrow pencil. It's super long lasting. So as far as my eyebrows, I went in with a different product, which is why I didn't show it in the video, but definitely a good product. If you don't have it, you should get it. It's like $2.50, I believe. So it's really good. So anyways, for the lips, let's apply this. And again, it is super pigmented, so I just need a little bit. And I'm using the tip of this as my like lip liner too. This is giving me like middle school lip color. I don't think that I have done a lip color like this in years, but I like it. It looks cute. All right, you guys, and that is all for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below what else you would like to see. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button too. And with that being said, I will see you all on my next video.